welcome back to Your Next Best, the Parent Edition. I'm excited to be back with you again, and here's the topic, here's the theme: conversations versus confrontations. I want to say that again: conversations versus confrontations. Do you ever had that happen to you where you want to go have a conversation or you want to talk about something and it all of a sudden just explodes and turns into this confrontation? People get mad, people get upset, they're kind of walking away, they're just doing their thing, and you're just kind of sitting there like, what just happened? I mean, really, what is going on here? And so here's the thing. I want to share with you a letter that we came across. I want to talk to them, parents. I just don't know what to say. I mean, we've seen this over and over and over again, that our kids want to have conversations with us. What they don't want is confrontations. And what is at the core of what they're trying to say is that I think they want to be heard. Even if it's not fully developed yet, even if the idea or what they're about to kind of throw your way is fully even thought out. Because that's the process of learning. That's the process of growing. That's the process of getting clear, right? But we want to be heard. But if every time I'm about to be heard, it's always going to turn into a confrontation, what am I going to stop doing? I'm most likely going to stop talking. And we got to pay attention to that as parents, don't we, right? Because what happens, like, well, how come my kids don't talk? How come they don't tell me how they're doing? How come they don't tell me what's going on? How come they don't tell me about their friends? Well, have we created a space and a place within our relationship to actually have conversations? What would it be like if we could just give you a little bit of insight, a little bit of clarity of what this can actually look like? How was your day today? Good. How are you doing? Fine. You had that before? How's your day? Good. Fine. It's like the two words, or whatever, we'll put three in there. Like, those are the go-to words that we most likely hear the most from our kids. And we think that we are making zero progress, and maybe we feel like we're failing at this whole thing because we just got one-word answers. And you're kind of sitting there in this awkward silence, like, what am I even supposed to do now? Did you know that as we're kind of going through all this content and all these insights with these letters that we receive, that is one of the questions that your kid and my kid desire to hear each and every day? Wait, what? Just so they can say good or fine or whatever? Absolutely. Why? Because that becomes a part of the rhythm of their life, that becomes an anchor point for them, that no matter what's happening, are they going to ask me how my day was? Because as we keep asking, and as we keep remaining faithful to these relationship building moments, just maybe your kid or my kid's gonna bump up into a moment in a day or in a situation that they're going through, and we just happen to ask at the right moment, how you doing? How was your day? And they might just kind of look at you and be like, hey, can we talk? And you just kind of hold on for a second, like, what do I do now? You listen. How do we reduce the confrontations? Start listening a bit more before you respond. Maybe ask some more questions so you get context. Maybe lean in to say, help me understand better what you're wanting me to know, right? In the one-word answers that we talked about, let me tell you something. There's so much packed behind those that you have to understand what's actually in that story. Let me give you one more example. When I got married, I decided to stop speaking, stop traveling. And I actually became a youth minister at a church, and something that I never had a dream to do, never had a desire to do. And so I remember when we got to this church, I decided I was going to call every person that was under the age of within kind of the age of the youth group, and I was going to invite them personally. And I got all excited, and Melissa's kind of cheerleading behind, and she's like, "Oh, Michael, you got this." I picked up the phone. We'll call him Johnny. I said, "Hello, is Johnny there?" And the mom answers the phone, and she says, "Who is this?" I said, "Well, it's Michael from the church." "Oh, hi, Michael." Johnny picks up the phone. And I said, "Johnny, it's Michael from the church. How you doing?" "Good." "How was your day?" "Fine." "Hey, listen, I was wondering if you wanted to come to this youth event that we're having next weekend. First time we're going to do it. Would you like to come?" "Sure." Oh, okay. Are you sure you want to come?" "Yeah." All right, bye." And he says, "Bye," and he hangs up the phone. I looked at Melissa, I said, "Melissa, I am never doing this again." I was so crushed. I didn't think we made any kind of movement. What was the point? And I get to church the next Sunday, and this lady runs up towards me. I said, "Who are you?" She says, "I'm Johnny's mom." I said, "Oh yeah, I remember that conversation." And she said, "What did you say to my kid?" I said, "Well, why are you saying that?" "Whatever you said made a difference." I said, "What are you talking about?" She said, "Whatever you said." He hung up the phone. He started running around the house all excited. And Michael called me. Michael invited me. Michael wants me to go to this thing. And I said, "Are we talking about the same Johnny?" He gave me 5 words. Yeah, sure, good, fine, bye. That's it. But what happened behind those yeah, sure, good, fine, bye was speaking worth, value, and what happened on the other side of that phone call was something that I did not see. What happens on the other side of that question are the things that you and I can't see, but it is an anchor that is making a difference. Conversations versus confrontations. And I choose that we sit on the side of a conversation. Why? Because you are the greatest influence in your kid's life.